Let's talk materials. In order to do some brush lettering, you're gonna need a brush pen. A brush pen is a type of lettering or artist pen that has a long, pointed, flexible, cone-like tip, very much like a brush, obviously, that you can use to create a huge variety of line thicknesses. So it can range from very, very thin to very thick, all in a single stroke. There are lots of different brands of brush pens out there, but here are a few that I really like. There's the Tombow dual brush pens, the Tombow Fudenosuke, the Equaline brush pens, the Karen Brush Marker Pro, and the Kelly Creates brush pens. Now, let's talk about how to use your brush pen, because it's actually quite different from your normal writing experience. And that's because it's a completely different skill. So you can still have smooth, elegant hand lettering, even if you have awful handwriting. First, hold your pen in your hand, however is comfortable for you. Everyone's got slightly different grips. Don't worry about trying to change it too much right now. The key here is trying to hold your pen at a 45-degree angle. So you don't want it to be too high and you don't want it to be too flat or too low. You want to kind of strike a nice medium balance. The trick to brush lettering is how you move your arm. We're used to writing with our arm kind of weighted on the desk and our fingers and wrist doing most of the motion. But with hand lettering, you got to approach it completely different. Instead, you want to lift your arm so that it's floating above the desk, and you need to move your arm from your elbow and your shoulder, while your wrist and your fingers remain relatively still. If you're not quite sure what that should feel like, something you can do is lean back, pick up your pen, and act like you're writing on a chalkboard in front of you. When you're doing this, you're simulating the type of movement that you need to do, and you can feel it really in your elbow and your shoulder, and that really tells you kind of what it should feel like when you're lettering on your paper.